So, I made a video earlier talking about Angel Reese, and it may not be a lot of people thought it was negative. I don't think it was. A lot of people are saying Kennedy Carter played better than her is disrespecting her. I mean, if talking purely basketball is disrespect, then you might as well. I was about to say something that I definitely should not have said after recent allegations for this person. But anyway, you should call me you know what? Call me Dark Side Phil at this stage. Call me the King of Hate. But anyway, before we get on to things, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 19.3k by the end of the day. And this is going to be a positive video about Angel Reese. And look, this is one of the things from the very start. From the very, very start, where I was like really, really high on Angel Reese. And like I've said it, that every player in this league would want Angel Reese a teammate. Like you would want Angel Reese a teammate. You want Angel Reese. If you are a coach, you want Angel Reese on your team. Like, it's as simple as that. If you're a player, you want her as a teammate. If you're a coach, you want her as your team. And this is why, like, I defended Angel Reese in the Kennedy Carter cheap shot situation, her getting up and clapping. Because I've said this. Angel Reese is ride or die for her team, no matter what. No matter what. For better or for worse. 9 times out of 10, it's for better. Having your teams back no matter what. 9 times out of 10 is for better. 1 time out of 10, you have your teams back where you probably shouldn't, and it looks worse. But at the end of the day, it's going to help. While the greater optics might be bad, it's still going to help your team chemistry. I'm telling you, like, I've said this from day one. From day one. Like, if you've watched anything on this channel, as far as teammates go, like, I would say she is a teammate that every single person wants. Every single player in this league would love to have her as a teammate. And she's great to be coached by. So obviously, if you guys don't know, Teresa Weatherspoon decided to pull Kamilla Cardoso. And so many dumb takes came from this in their last game. It was a decision that lost them the game. But like a lot of people are like, oh, Cardoso's taking Angel Reese's shine. So the coach subbed her out. Or that like, oh, the only reason Cardoso needs to get away from Angel Reese. No, they're going to be an incredible 4-5 combo for years. The reason why she pulled Kamilla Cardoso was because Izzy Harrison hit a couple of shots. In hindsight, was it the wrong decision? Yes, but there was logic to the decision. If you can make a wrong decision in a game, that's your job as a coach. Your job as a coach is to make calls. And if you make more wrong calls than right, you're a good coach. At any level. That is literally the barrier for it. If your job is to make calls on what plays to run, who to put on the floor, and rotations. Sometimes you're going to make calls and it's not going to work. Other times you're going to make great calls. Or like other times you're going to make great calls to win you a game. Like the Chicago Sky game. In the 4th quarter, she ran everything to Angel Reese because she had the mismatch over Alyssa Smith. Angel Reese, who throughout up to that point in the season, hadn't been the best with her back to the basket, hadn't been the best as far as giving the ball to her and getting scores. She'd been living off scraps in a lot of games. She went to Angel Reese in that 4th quarter, and Angel Reese took them home. She won them the game. So that was an unbelievable decision. That was a game-winning decision, but it was a game-losing decision to sub off Cardoso. This has nothing to do with weird politics of making players shine, not making players shine. And I don't want to make a full video on this, but the amount of people that are now quoting a video that apparently says the Seattle Storm let Angel Reese get her double-double because they didn't start guarding her until she got a double-double. No, they don't care about the streak. They just want to beat the damn feet. They just want to beat the sky. The only time somebody tried to help her get a double-double was Fee Collier or fouling her at the end of the game against the Lynx. That was it. But Angel Reese publicly, one thing I don't play about is teaspoon, so let's not even try it. That's one thing I won't tolerate at all. She's out here on Twitter defending her coach, which, look, I'm going to say it right now. The way Angel Reese is, like, a player not doing this isn't a knock on the player either. It's a player not, like, for example, if Angel Reese didn't say this, it wouldn't be a knock on. It wouldn't be a knock on Angel Reese for not doing it, but I do think it does show, like, the type of person that she is. And look, if someone is talking crap about somebody you care about, she's going to be vocal about it, which is something that I really, really like about Angel Reese. Contrary to what people think, if you watch this channel, I I really, really like Angel Reese. Like, as a player, as a person, in general, I really like Angel Reese. But again, like I will say, one of the best coaches in the WNBA, that's gassing it. But I do think she's a player's coach. I do think she's a player's coach. And I think, I've said it again, she is the perfect coach for Angel Reese. Whether it's dealing with some of the pressure that she's had to deal with, whether it is like dealing with being a WNBA player, dealing with the media. She's dealt, like, a lot of times she stepped in for her players. She's got her players back. Her players have her back. And especially with the group of players that Chicago Sky have, she's the perfect coach. Like Marina Mabry, I need to see this. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like an entire compilation of Marina Mabry starting fights. I'm pretty sure. Like, literally, there is a video titled, I typed in Marina Mabry Beverly. There's literally a video titled, Marina Mabry is a WNBA Pat Bev. Her top 5 irritating moments. Is she dirty or passionate? Marina Mabry makes Sabrina Ionescu's entire Liberty matter with these two plays. Dejanay Carrington and Marina Mabry were going at it a year ago. F off me, B word. Marina Mabry and Tasha Howard get into it, earn double technical fouls. Like, Marina Mabry is a player that has been, like, this is for people that are new. And again, like, I've watched the WNBA for years, have not been a fanatic. I've not taken nearly, like, I'm not caring nearly as much about it until this year. So I'm not pretending to be some absolute expert. But I've tried to learn about these players backstories, especially the good players in this league. So Marina Mabry was, like, for lack of a better word, at times nuts. So you've got Mabry, you've got Kennedy Carter, who, she seems to be the Kennedy Carter whisperer. And yeah, there's a couple of flagrant fouls here and there. Like, people were going mad saying that, she didn't deserve rookie or player of the week because she got a flagrant attack. The flagrant, I do think she tried to hit hard. I don't think she went for the head. Not a dangerous play, but still, like, letter of the law, you have to, very similar to the Angel Reese on Caitlin Clark one. But the tech was because the exact same thing happened to her. She got smacked in the head and the ref just called a common foul. That's why, or maybe the ref didn't even call it. But that's why she got teed up. Like, getting teed up for being angry at a call is a human thing. But she's the Kennedy Carter whisperer. She's turned Angel Reese into a better player than I think even Angel Reese probably thought she was going to be. Like, I don't think even the biggest Angel Reese fan thought she was going to be this good. I don't think anyone thought Kennedy Carter was going to be an all-star. As good as Kennedy Carter is, like, with all the off-the-court stuff, I don't think anyone thought Carter was going to be an all-star. She's got Marina Mabry, as calm as Marina Mabry's ever been. Like, she is the perfect coach for this team. Like, do you want to give her a team, like, for example, like, and also she's instilled this, like, hard-nosed, gritty, defensive team, which is the only way this team's going to succeed, and that's what they're doing. She's the perfect coach for this team. Is she the best coach in the WNBA? No, of course not. Is she one of the 3 or 4 best coaches? I mean, there's only 12, and she's definitely better than Christy Sides. She's definitely better than the Dream Coach. She's definitely better than Tebow, the guy who literally got the coaching job because his dad was the GM. It's hard to tell with Tibbetts because I think he's a good basketball coach. I don't know how he's going to be coaching women because he's never done it before. And yeah, she's in the middle of the pack. She's in the middle of the pack, but I'm telling you, for this team right here, if you fired her, you would not get any better. And Angel Reese is making sure as hell that everyone knows that's not happening. So I gotta give Angel Reese credit. Gotta give Angel Reese credit for that. Because look, there are some things that I'm not the biggest fan of with Angel Reese, but in general, I think she's a perfect teammate. She's ride or die for her team. And obviously, this is a team where the team has her back. She's got her team's back. She is the perfect. She's almost coaching like she is the veteran leader as a player. She's almost like the coaching like a veteran leader for all these players. So as far as X's and O's are concerned, I don't think, from watching the Sky play, they don't seem to be doing anything spectacular on the floor. They're just outworking teams, and Kennedy Carter's ISOing, and sometimes Marina Mabry gets hot. But I do think that for this type of a team, for these players, she is perfect, and I assume Angel Reese probably thinks the same.